No, because y'all really get me. I actually thought that people weren't going to agree with me, but yeah, y'all really understand. As funny as this duo was as parents, like, they were really funny. And to be honest, their characters I actually really liked. I just did not like their parenting skills at all. Okay, so first off, Jerry was always putting Justin in this place of, oh, you're so perfect, you're like the golden child. Everybody else, why can't you be like Justin? First off, that is disrespectful to your other kids, because to be honest, who's the most like Jerry? Alex. Who's the most like Teresa? Max. Like, so the fact that you're over here saying that Justin is the golden child and how everybody should be like him is not only demeaning to your other two children, Alex and Max, but it's also setting a terrible precedent for Justin, which is why he became so irritable and disrespectful as the seasons went on, and also which is why he felt entrapped in this bubble because of all the pressure that was bestowed onto him. And he was also just mean to Alex. Everything Alex did was wrong. Like, in his eyes, Alex did nothing right. Like, for instance, there was a episode where Justin was trying to get his perfect, like, first kiss. And Alex used the McReary Timeri spell, which is to basically allow wizards an opportunity for a do-over. And I would understand being upset at that, because I'm just like, hey, you're really redoing all this time and stuff. You're going back in time all this time. It's not good. However, he went to go confront Alex and was mad until he heard that she was doing it for Justin's sake. And then he was like, well, one more time won't hurt. What? Again, if it has something to do with Alex versus Justin, he will always be 10 tones down for Justin and always view Alex as the problem child and the troublemaker. Like, she never was. And there was a time where she wanted to learn how to fly a carpet. So they have flying carpets, and basically he didn't want his little girl to grow up and stuff. I can understand that, being like, I don't want my little girl to grow up, but he never treated it as such. Like, instead of saying, I want you to be my little girl forever, teaching you how to drive a magic carpet is like you growing up. It means you're growing up. He didn't explain it like that. No, instead he gave her the silent treatment. She would try to cook for him. She tried to plan this special dinner for him and everything, and he just wanted to be left alone. Like, he was honestly a big baby. Like, he acted like a teenager himself. And then the disrespect that he had for Max. Like, if Max had an idea, a good idea, he had tons of good ideas, which is why you start to see Max not really around the family anymore as he grew up, because anytime he had a good idea, like the restaurant and the substation not only appealing to humans but to the wizard world, having a drive-through, he created his own sandwich that the New York Mets wanted to have. But who took over? Him. Who never gave Max any credit? Him. When Justin was like, oh, Max, that's actually a good idea. You know what? Let's not do it your way. Let's tweak something just a little bit. Let's add headsets to our drive-thru, which is like, duh. Jerry was like, oh, Justin, that's a great idea. Completely ignoring Max. And then when Justin and him drove Max's idea to the ground, to where it literally became a problem, not even a good idea anymore, he never gave Max any credit. He never apologized and was like, oh, well, on to the next. Like, he never cared for Max. Which is why I'm so glad to hear that Max is a billionaire. And I hope he's not talking to anybody in his family except for Alex, because you got me messed up. And then Teresa, like, I love her. She's honestly so funny. I think she's honestly I think she's a good mom. Like, I feel like whenever her kids were really down and out and sad about something, she was there to support them. But she also had her major flaw, which was she hated magic. And I understand, like, she didn't want to be zapped into places because she explained that it makes her ears pop. She always accidentally twists her ankle or something. Like, I understand stuff like that. But anytime her kids used magic, it was, like, annoying to her. Which, again, I understand, but you married a wizard. He should have told you, just in case maybe you did, maybe you didn't know, but you would have wizard children. And you had 3 wizard children. But she would always show her disapproval for magic. And anytime the kids thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna get our powers taken away or something happened to our magic or whatever, she was not supportive. She was like, oh good. They thought they were gonna get their magic powers taken away one time. I forgot the reason why, but she really went into the lair and was like, do you think I can make this into like a den for me, like a woman's, a woman's room, like a mom room or something? I was like, how? I was like, that's so disappointing. Like, your kids are really over here stressed. Your husband's over here stressed that they're going to lose their powers and you don't care. And then was, I think, her birthday episode. They tried to do something for her. I forgot what it was specifically, but they ended up using magic. Or actually, I don't think they ended up using magic. I think they tried to stop something magical from happening or whatever, and she blamed the kids. And she really got on to them. I'm over here like, you have wizard children and you expect them not to use their powers or not to have magic around you? What? Now, there was a time where she was like, hey, I don't understand all this wizard stuff. So anytime there's something wizardry going on or whatever, I don't know how to handle it because I'm not a wizard myself. And so I understood that. It put her in a difficult situation. However, she was so annoyed by wizardry and it really made me annoyed by her. I'm like, okay, girl, then leave or something. Go somewhere. Like, dude, I was just like, how are you going to get so annoyed by magic when you married the family wizard who gave up his powers so he could marry you, but then you get annoyed that you have 3 magic kids? Make it make sense.